And you said you're a fair weather golfer.
Let's make a couple of practice swings first. We're just feeling that spring. A little bit. We can shallow it out a little bit now. So hands a bit lower, shallow the swing. It's just a bit too steep for the shot. So just take your grip. The ball's a bit above the feet, but that shouldn't be an issue. Just take it with your left hand for me and just do a few of those swings with your left hand. Dropping and popping. It's just the timing of it. Moving good, but it's just got to be a bit quicker. The forces are bigger, the club's longer, there's more speed, more range of motion. We've got to just look at the tempo of the movement we're making, the intensity of it. So you're already there. So then spring. So it's a lot earlier. It's just too late at the minute and you're trying to do everything all at once. Just a few with your left hand doing that. It's not so much lateral, it's more drop in. You only have to drop to tip the board there and then you're springing back up again. So it's two. You're going up as the club's over here. We've got to be going up now and much as the club's still way back. So it's much, much later with the club. So if you're too late with the vertical, you're going to be too early with the release, and that's what's bottoming the club out before the ball. That's the drop kick. Okay. Whereas if you get earlier, so now spring, it's almost as that club's going back and up, as you're doing this, you're dropping and popping. You've gone with the body even earlier. Yeah. And then you'll have gone. Now pop. Let me show you. It's good. Let's use the exercise here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and then 4's the spring. So you go. Rock it forward on 1, 1, 2, 3, and then you're going to bring the 4 in. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the 4, you're already be up here, so this is still back here. It's got time. Just got to get the intensity to that, that's all. Start on your back foot, throw it forward on 1 with the board. 1, back on 2, into 3, and then 4. Now the 2 and 3 have got to be a lot closer together. It's got to be a 1, 2, 3. So it's a 1, 2, 3. Then you can go spring on 4. This is where it's not quite the same with the driver. So do a 1, 2, 3 for me and stop. So 3. So start on your back foot, throw it forward on 1, 1, 2 and 3. Hold it there. Good. Right, so we should still be, ideally, we want to be way, way back. So you don't need to do as much to drop that board. Just a little bit of a little shift with the pelvis, little drop. It's only very small. 1, 2, and a little drop, 3. That's, yeah, not that way. Think of it as that.
Okay.
Yes. Look at that. So what that's just done.
Yeah, because I think I've been trying to get.
You've been using sway.
Yeah.
So that's taking you back into your old pattern. So watch this now. As I throw the club up, what's separating my centre of mass? I could do this, which is not great, or I could do that. And I've loaded, and I'm in the ground, and I've just given myself more time. So you can just drop, that's it, and then you can spring from there. That's better. So throw it forward on 1 and get some real momentum to throw it back on 2. And then it's going to give you more time. So use your shoulder turn on the way back, throw it forward on 1. Hi everyone, hope you're well. We've got a fantastic golf trip coming up. We had a brilliant trip at the Belfry and another amazing trip in Turkey, our first international one. And now we've got another one coming up at the end of January, and it's in Abu Dhabi. If you follow the link below, you can get all the information. It's going to be an amazing time, an amazing location, obviously fantastic weather. 4 days of full intense coaching, the full experience. I hope you can make it. Check the details and we'll look forward to seeing you there. And use your rotation, because we need more range and motion to give us, that's it. Throw it back on 2 now, big turn, drop, pop. That's better. So it gets thrown off the left shoulder then, but we've got to move this to give us time to do this with the legs.
I think the feeling I've had is going sliding that way.
Yeah, and that's just basically rendered it really difficult then. Almost impossible to use the vertical. So this is just the difference. We don't need as much of this with the driver, you see, because we're not hitting down. With the iron, you can have more sway. You're sitting the low point. So this is the difference between the driver. You're not shifting the low point as far. It's back, so it's more up and down. It's the trampette. It's the trampette, really. Now let's get a bit more momentum. If you're going to shift, you're going to shift back. So it's as if you're on the board. Just use a little forward press on one to throw yourself back on two, so you can get right really behind it using your. That's it. So you get right behind the ball to use your drop and pop. Well done. Well done. And again, don't worry about the flight at the minute. Just getting used to shifting and then dropping. That was better. We just got it's only the face. That's not a problem here at the minute. So that's you get released in that in a minute. I just want you to get this drop and pop. So nice one. Okay, perfect. So now we've got you probably feeling like you're over here. Drop it, and then you're going to spring, but you're way behind the ball. Now you've got to let this go.
Yeah.
So just take your grip on the club. Just pass me the club head. We're going to be letting this club rotate. Just swing back and through to this place for me. Back to me here. Yeah, but that's open, you see. It needs to be like this, because that'll be rotating, so it carries on, and it's going to be like this after impact. Okay, so just do it again. No, that's it, towards me. Use the butt end of the club to drive. That's it, let it snap through. When I say snap through, keep your grip. That's the snap.
That way.
That's the snap. Yes, but use the handle towards me. The butt comes towards me, and then you snap it. Yeah, and again. And again, good. Face more. That's it. So you're getting used to rotating the face.
Yeah, I think I've just been holding it off.
On an outward path, yeah. That means you can't really swing to the right. That's why you're getting, your body action's better, but you're just going to get shots to the right. Now you can let the face release, just like rotate. Yeah, well done. So you can snap release the face, and you're combining the snap, that spring, the vertical with the snap. Well done. Now later, that's all. It's too early. Well done. You even fell back a bit.
Yeah.
So I want you to swing out here. Snap the club face closed, so the club face is pointing left of the circle, but you're swinging to the circle.
Okay.
So you're separating face and path. You've got a path out that way, but a face that's way left. That's what we need to do with the driver. Very good. And your flight's going to get stronger, it's going to come down.
Flight's come down there.
Yeah, swing more out to the right for the draw now. With the driver, it's got to be accentuated out here.
So, club
Yeah,
angle.
look at that, yes, with loads of growth, yes, and then you, brilliant. So you have to change your delivery, change your angle into the ball. That's it.
Nice one.
What a shot. As you've probably seen on the videos, with the driver, we're hitting on the up, so if that's the hitting area, I'm still straight with the swing, but the path left.
Yeah.
So I need to rotate just to get the path just to the right. Look at how far right my swing has to be, just to get a path that's slightly right of where I want to go. Now I've only got that, kind of this gap here for my club face. The more I go that way, now I can rotate the face, and I've got to draw back, and I can play around with this. But
Turning the wrist that way is totally alien.
yeah, it is. And this path needs a rotating face. So without the rotating face, your body's going to struggle to let you go this way, because you're just going to go right. So what your body does, it does this with your swing.
Yeah.
So we unlock the release to unlock the ability to go right using the body. That was fantastic. Let's have a couple more. That was brilliant. It's just letting yourself go right more. This is what you're going to be using your time on the driving range for, to habitualise to this feeling and explore it more. That you can really swing out right with the driver, because in real terms you're not doing what you think you're doing. Now that's a much more functional delivery, yes, for the driver, because it's shallower. So you're hitting up and out, but you're letting it snap. Brilliant.
That's a lower flight, more penetrating nose.
Different shot, isn't it? Very good.
Nice one.
Brilliant that, Adrian. Different feeling?
Yeah.
So you're coming more from round here, which is exactly what the driver needs, as opposed to this with an iron.
Yeah, well, the old coaching method, or you don't want to be too far in here because you'll get stuck.
Yeah.
But obviously that proves you don't.
No, exactly.
Shot.
Oh,
That's the one.
I'm popping up on that one.
we'll finish on that, shall we? We've worn you out.
Absolute pleasure.
Brilliant,
Cheers,
absolutely brilliant. Well
That's what
done.
you get if you play golf in the rain, Adrian.
Cheers, George.
I got that last one already. Did you?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Enjoyed it?
Yeah.
You feel you got what you needed?
Yeah, because obviously that's followed on from bits I've done with Danny that I hadn't quite got.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just a progression.
There was, obviously you put things in there, but to absorb it all, it's a lot to absorb. I know you've got the videos to go back but
Yeah.
yeah, no, obviously with the driver,
Yeah.
that's totally alien.
Yeah.
Because obviously for 20 years I've been holding it off.
And yeah, you've been holding off this release.
Yeah.
Because to square the face, that sends you even further left. And you've already been rotating that way, so you've had to really hold it.
Yeah.
That's why it's polar opposite of what you do.
Yeah.
Which is where you need to go to find
And getting the
middle
club
ground for you.
lower as well, rather than more
Yeah.
upright.
And then that's allowing you to get that natural angle that the driver needs.
Comes in shallower.
To get that up. Awesome. Well done, mate. Brilliant. Fantastic.
Right, go for the rest now.
Yeah.